Hey guys, I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
New setup. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. This is what y'all care about. Band of Brothers, episode 7, Breaking Point. Guys,
The breaking point.
Smash that like button, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to check our description for our Patreon. We have full-length movie and show reactions, so don't forget to check that out. No sync required and only 1 subscription. And let's get right into it.
I withstood it well, but I had a lot of trouble in later life. Those events would come back, and you never forget them.
Interesting.
That's so sad.
Because
I don't know, something about like seeing how I feel like that was one of the intros where I feel like I felt the emotions way deeper. It's like nothing can explain what they've been through, you know, at the end of the day. So even watching the show, like I definitely feel the emotions, but actually being through it and still having those thoughts is like,
it's going to show the aftermath of I think it's pronounced Bastogne or whatever, the last episode.
Yeah. Because
it seemed like they were talking about the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Being like broken down and this and that, like everything being horrible. So it seems like, you know, they held their ground and now they're at their breaking point.
Yeah. Dang. Oh my gosh.
I mean, for them, I guess that was the most exciting part of the day because they said it wasn't really met with a lot of resistance, but
Thank you.
So it's probably something really special about that gun.
He just said he just wanted one. And I don't know why I didn't realize the reason it's so cold is because it's literally in January. Like, it's been December, January, and this will be February. I didn't realize that. I don't know why.
Oh, Jesus, it's who? He shot! Sniper? No, he shot himself!
What? I mean, how?
This idiot, bruh.
Don't say that.
He was so hyped to get in the gun and try to put it in his pants and shot himself. What do you want me to call him? But like, a genius?
I'm not saying that, but like...
I know they're going through hard times, but he was so happy to get the gun just to shoot himself. Dang, that sucks, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to me, Goob, it's okay.
You think it was a German leg, Goob?
You're gonna be fine.
Oh my gosh.
Stay there, Goob.
What is happening?
That was a pretty small gun.
But what is happening though? How is he he's dead? You
didn't see how much blood he was losing? That's what I was about to mention. Why it seem like guns, like that little pistol caused him to bleed out like that? That's crazy. And it was in his leg.
Cut that main artery in the leg. That's it.
Yes, sir.
That is
I'm
insane.
gonna, go back and make sure the boys are all dug in, sir.
No, that is true.
I know that's true.
Depending on what, that can cause you to simply die, even if it don't seem like it's in a crucial, like a leg or an arm. Cause I was gonna say, why is he bleeding out so much?
I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I know he got shot in the leg, but the way he's reacting, like,
I was thinking like how
he got
small,
really hurt.
Right? I'm looking like to see how small that gun is. I'm like, how is he bleeding out that much?
Dike wasn't a bad leader because he made bad decisions. He was a bad leader because he made no decisions.
What? So how did he become in that position if he's so bad?
All right, I gotta make a call.
Did this man just yawn?
Right.
Did he just yawn?
My thing is like in his position. How is he in his position and he's BSing like that? How? They're in the middle of the war and look like nah.
Sometimes we got the feeling E Company was an annoyance to him. Something unpleasant he had to get through before he could continue his march up the ladder.
Okay, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But still, they're in the middle of the war. You can't act like that.
What's the word?
Oh, you know, sitting around freezing our ass off, singing Dike's praises.
Lieutenant Dike.
So, okay, yeah, Lieutenant Dike is they're all annoyed by him right now. It's really apparent.
I would too.
You guys don't worry about Dike. All right?
Yeah.
We all do our jobs. Everything will be fine.
Well, I mean...
Sergeant Limpton, W. We're following him, by the way.
Yeah.
Shames?
Do not ever talk when I'm talking. You got that?
Shames seen too many war movies. Thinks he has to yell all the time.
That's how, what's his face was. The first guy they didn't like, remember?
I'm sure as hell not gonna make him company CO when I don't even want him as a platoon leader.
Seems like Winters was the only real deal.
Right, he was the best lieutenant they had.
We all know who you'd like to have running easy. Trouble is, it's not your job anymore, Dick. You gotta find somebody.
That's true. I forgot he felt that way. Almost forgot for a little bit. He definitely wanted to still run the company personally.
Yeah.
Buck wasn't the same soldier he'd been before he got shot in Holland. He was more serious somehow.
That is true. I do remember when he got shot. It did change his demeanor.
Even if he did get shot, I feel like at least he's there. At least Compton's there. Where's Dike at? Dike hasn't been there. Already, that's what I learned.
Hey, he's fine. Wasn't getting shot that got him. It was being in that hospital. I've been there, okay? It ain't pretty.
That's true. That is another perspective, because if you're hurt, seeing how other people, that can affect you too.
Like being in a hospital, like you just said.
Yeah, with other people and stuff like that, seeing how they're hurting.
So did Faye.
Ah, sweet Faye Tanner.
Shut it, George.
Well, they had a point. You're an idiot.
Why do you say it like that?
Bro, what is going on? I don't know why I didn't think it was gonna be this detailed.
Yeah.
Like show a lot of characters and show a lot of conversations. I didn't think it was gonna be
it
this
makes
detailed.
sense. Like, they're out at war, but I don't think it would be healthy for them to not have conversations outside of that.
I heard about Hubler. Shame.
This Dike say that?
And your father?
He was killed when I was 10, sir.
That's sad.
Why is he like...
Bro, he's like an NPC.
He seems like a spectator.
He's like an NPC talking to you.
Yeah. Where you from?
Oh, that's sad.
Where are you from, sir?
Yeah, I saw the shadow on how he left, but he seemed like...
he's the worst.
I don't want to say he was interrogating him, but I felt like he was just spectating. Oh, what's your name? Where you from? What do you do? Family history. You know, like, it didn't seem genuine, like he was actually trying to get to know him.
Seemed like an interrogation or an interview.
But I'm sure we can find an officer somewhere in this battalion who could use a long trip home.
Interesting.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Peacock. I can't think of anybody who deserves this more.
I mean, that would be nice to go back, you know?
Right, like, what you mean? So how
But
come?
it's so
how
random,
come he
though.
got right? How come he got picked?
Really?
If they come by here, y'all remember to smile for the camera.
Oh, wow.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, because I'm like...
I almost forgot what time period we were in.
Yeah.
Want to head back to the line, sir? Joe, you don't have to do that. Get yourself back to the aid station. Heal up.
I'd really like to head back with the fellas, sir.
Did you just take that off all easily?
I guess some people they.
I mean, I guess. I'm not completely surprised though, because some people, they can't sit around knowing they could possibly be doing something. So
The lead guy, a skinny little guy, he got pinged to the neck in Holland. And right next to him, that other skinny little guy, that's Popeye. He got shot in his scrawny little butt in Normandy.
it's the way he's saying it.
And it's crazy how we saw all of this happen.
Yeah.
we saw all of this happen.
Well, supposedly Spears shot one of his own men for being drunk.
You're kidding.
And there's another one about him giving cigarettes to 20 German POWs before killing them.
That's okay.
Yeah, he is a little...
I think he did do that though.
Well, they didn't really
It wasn't
show...
20. It wasn't 20. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure he was the guy
That was him, but I don't think he shot them. Because remember, they cut it off. We just heard the shots go off.
Oh, well, actually, sir, Lieutenant Dike said not even to bother. They're only going to be here one day.
Lieutenant Dike said that, huh? I don't forget what I said.
He looked like he's seen something. He looks scary. He looked dead in the eyes.
Oh, anyone care for smoke? You?
I mean,
why did they make him so scary?
They, he just looked like he's seen something.
We're gonna strengthen our covers, and we're gonna hang in. We're not gonna fall back. Right, Lieutenant?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, he's the only one. They're all grouped up talking about what they're about to do and holding the line still. And he's just over there. Like, get out of there, bro.
He's always saying he needs to talk to Regiment.
Incoming! Take cover!
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They definitely had him targeted.
Yeah, but not even just that. They planted stuff there.
No, they say they got a 0. They targeted them. They knew where they were at.
But it looks like it's just coming from under the ground.
Come on, find some cover! Find some cover!
That's the artillery that they couldn't see.
Sure, they did mention that.
What I saw that day was the most awesome and terrifying display of firepower I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's insane.
Of course, I wouldn't have been laughing if I'd known what happened to Joe Toy.
What he say? He said, "Of course I wouldn't be laughing at." Oh no! He said he wouldn't be laughing if he would have known what happened to Joe Toy. So is Joe about to die? I don't like that. It's not showing his bottom half. I don't know what I'm about to see. Oh, I don't know what I'm about to see. Oh boy, his whole leg.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, his whole leg.
Ooh.
Ah, jeez. Think I overdid it on the cover of my foxhole?
Incoming!
Bad timing. Germans weren't done.
Right, because they probably assumed like they was gonna. I mean, they did tell them to stay in, but still.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I'll be there. I'm gonna help you. No!
Yo, what the freak? Oh snap! It looked like they. Did you see? I think Malarkey and Joe both lost their leg.
That was Garner.
I mean, Gurney. Forgot to say his name.
It's Will.
You stay down! First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help.
That is like insane. Like,
I mean,
like my thing is like they can't even say like he's not doing a good job and they need to get someone else because that's like insane to me.
I don't even know what to think. Like that's basically running away.
Medic!
Nah, that's crazy. We saw both of them the entire time, like watching this whole thing. I mean, at least they're still alive. Cause I
got all going in this time.
We got you, soldier.
Ah! Ah!
Oh no, bro, no. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Buck was a great combat leader. He was wounded in Normandy, and again in Holland. He received the Silver Star for his part in taking out those German guns on D-Day. He took everything the Krauts could throw at him time and again.
Yeah, something messed him up.
Yeah.
Imagine
Extremely
you have like best
reasonable.
friends that you're talking about to all the time, and then you see that.
No, I get it.
That would like, I mean, there's no words to describe how you would feel.
Yo, no, that's...
Oh, my eyes. This one, now this third one was the most unexpected.
Yeah. Come on, he's almost there. No way. No, that? Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what to say.
Because this one, I didn't see it coming. I thought they were done, you know? What is that? Is that about to go off?
Okay, it's a dud. It didn't go off.
Their death hit Malarkey the hardest. Malarkey's best friends in the company had been Compton, Muck, and Pencala. In less than a week, he'd seen 2 of them die.
He said the one that hit me, man. The one that hit me in Maluz was a dud. The one that hit them wasn't. That's just how it was. Like, that sentence itself, like, that is so, like, bro, like, that's such a great sentence for life isn't fair.
Listen, Captain Winters was wondering if you wanted to go back to battalion and, work as his runner for a few days.
Tell him thanks, I'm gonna stay here.
Like, I understand.
They always say that.
I understand, because I don't think after going through that much, you can just go back and, like...
act like nothing happened.
Yeah. It's gonna be on your mind.
He didn't notice that he'd torn off all his fingernails.
Private.
I got him out of there quickly. Fear is poison in combat. Something we all felt, but you just didn't show it.
I heard of that line before.
But until he literally didn't have fingernails anymore.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Or at least they're like clipped off good. The mental issues in the show is like insane.
You mean the mental state of mind that the soldiers...
You're right. Maybe state of mind, not issues. It's not issues.
I'm gonna be leading 2nd platoon tomorrow. They're probably the weakest after losing Toy and Garnier and Muck and Pencala. But on the other hand, I have no confidence in our CO, sir.
Yeah. I'm about to say the fact that he's even here, like talking to Captain Winters and not like, yeah, it's just
that should already show something. Yeah.
He's gonna have to make decisions, sir, and I gotta tell you, sir, I think he's gonna get a lot of easy company men killed.
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. I understand Winters, like, he probably can't really do that much with that information. But at the same time, like, I feel like that's pretty insane to have someone like that. And people are literally saying, like, how Dike is not a good leader, and they're still allowing him to lead men. I feel like that's crazy to me.
3rd Battalion, we're coming from the east, led by I Company. That should cause distraction. D Company will be in reserve, but we shouldn't need them. The point is, you gotta move in there fast.
Okay, so Winters practically telling him what to do.
That's Lieutenant Dike. He's not.
Yeah, I said Winters is practically telling him what to do.
He was like yelling at him, basically.
First of all, I don't even like the fact that he's telling him what to do the day of, in the moment while it's about to happen.
Hold up! Keep moving! Easy company! Hold up!
This is not good. Do you see what's happening?
Get out of there! Move!
So I think we should take cover.
Find some cover! Find some cover!
Yo, there is no way they're wide in the open and he just stopped everybody.
Like, just by watching it, it seems and looks so unorganized.
This is supposed to be an assault.
What you mean by that?
They're supposed to be moving forward. It's supposed to be an assault.
Yeah.
Not going back or staying there.
Yeah. We will provide suppressing fire!
We're gonna be kind of alone out there, Lieutenant!
We will provide suppressing fire!
Honestly, I feel bad for him, but still, like, there's so much lives on his line.
I need to talk to Captain Winters, sir.
I like how they're doing that. Like, showing, like, the perspective how he's probably viewing it, too. And my thing for Dike is, like, couldn't he just deny not taking this position?
Sir, we are sitting ducks here. We have to keep moving!
Do you see his face? Do you see him? Yo, he is done.
Spears, get yourself over here! Get out there and relieve Dike and take that attack on in!
I don't understand why, if they see that Dike is not good, they're still allowing him to be out there. Like, what's the point of that?
He said you can't remove a CO.
All right, I want mortars and grenade launchers on that building till it's gone. When it's gone, I want first to go straight in. Forget going around. Everybody else follow me.
Yes, sir.
Thank God.
You see how happy they got now that now that Spears is in there?
Right, but the thing is that the soldiers can't do nothing if they're not given directions. Remember that, you know?
I know that, but...
So it sucks that Dike would just sit in there like a duck and they don't know what to do. They're spread over the whole field.
Ooh. Yo, that was close.
Oh my gosh.
What the? Yo, what is he doing?
At first, the Germans didn't shoot at him. I think they couldn't quite believe what they were seeing.
What in the world is he doing? Lieutenant Spears!
That after he hooked up with I Company, he came back.
Yo, this is he on the same level as Captain Winters. I'm not gonna lie, he crazy. No, he is crazy. This is not a movie, sir. This is real life. Did y'all just see what Lieutenant Spears just did?
He's something.
Oh my, as they were celebrating. Are you serious? I'm thinking everything cool.
Don't miss, Shifty.
That was tough.
That was tough.
That was like some Call of Duty right there. Distraction, shoot him, hit it. That was great. That was great. I love that they added that scene right there. Even though literally somebody got shot.
You hang tough.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
That true about Dike?
Yeah.
Thank God for small mercies, huh?
Yeah.
What happened? They got rid of him?
What happened to Dike? Did he die? Did he get shot? Or was he talking about what happened to Dike like
how he stalled
like
out.
how bad it would have been?
I guess a lot of the men thought once we'd taken Foy, they'd get us off the line, ship us back to Mormallon for a breather. But that wasn't to be.
Yeah.
2 days later, we took Noville, and after that, Rashon.
Dang! They was going back to back to back, taking over. No breaks.
We'd come into Belgium with 121 men and officers, plus 24 replacements. That's 145 total. We were going out with 63.
Oh, that's more than half.
These men aren't really concerned about the stories. They're just glad to have you as our CO.
Well, from what I've heard, they've always had one. I've been told there's always been one man they could count on.
Ah, he's talking about you, buddy.
You don't have any idea who I'm talking about, do you?
No, sir.
Hell, it was you first, Sergeant. Ever since Winters made battalion, you've been the leader of Easy Company?
Basically. And that's why he was probably narrating this story, which was great.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I like this episode better than the last one.
Winters put in for a battlefield commission and Sink approved on your behalf. You should get the official nod in a few days. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Ooh, dang!
You know,
Lieutenant Lipton. Now that got a nice ring to it.
Isn't it crazy how I feel like how, I don't want to say easy per se, but how your position can change like on
because
a
this
day-to-day
is not a
basis.
job. This is like more than, this is their life. Beyond the wounded and killed, every man at Bastogne suffered. Men unhit by shrapnel or bullets were nevertheless casualties. That's true. Everybody did suffer, yeah.
I'm not sure that anybody who lived through that one hasn't carried with him in some hidden ways the scars. Perhaps that is the factor that keeps easy men bonded so unusually close together. Captain Richard Winters.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
That
I mean,
was a good episode.
Last episode was great. I'm not trying to hate on last episode, but I don't know why. For some reason, the way this one was narrated and the way it played out, and like the story of this one,
I think it was just overall different.
it was different. But
Like we were so
was
used to
so-
Winters for a long time, like, you know, narrating and his perspective, but this one showed so much more of a shift, if you get what I'm saying.
I think because the last episode was showing the medic perspective. I don't know how I forgot his name. It was showing his perspective and how they were just holding the line.
Right.
This one, yeah, they were holding the line, but it showed the assault and it moved more into the future, and it kind of showed like ups and downs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It showed
I'm
ups-
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but it showed ups and downs.
Yeah.
Because the medic one, it showed a lot of downs because he was a medic. He was just really, you know, going through a lot, seeing people.
Like his perspective of like, you know, how
horrible Bastogne was.
Yeah, and not even just that, like also just being a medic, how being called to go over just trying to save their life and they can just die right in your hand. You know, stuff like that. But
and the nurse that died too.
Yeah. But I think like this episode, I think like it was definitely showing how, you know, them not having Winters leading them. That was one. Winters wasn't leading them anymore.
You're talking about like into an assault, right?
Yeah, and also how bad Dike was and how it caused a lot of casualties. I'm not saying it was the most casualties overall in the episodes, but it did show like a struggle on the battlefield, which I feel like throughout the episodes we never seen that. We never saw like the soldiers struggling because they didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
The last time we saw that, if I can remember, was Sobel, right?
Yeah, so like in the training,
training,
yeah, Sobel would have got them all killed. Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
If he made certain decisions.
I don't think we've seen. Yeah, I think Lieutenant Dike was the first time we seen them doing something like that, and they're like all falling down.
Yeah.
So even though as horrible that was, it definitely had its ups for other people. Like now, Lieutenant Lipton.
Yeah.
Who he now has gotten upgraded. So even though it was
promoted,
like right, like a game, like upgraded. No, you're right, promoted, and it was sucks for Dike, but now it's good for Lipton. That's why I was trying to.
I mean, I don't really see how it sucks for Dike because at the end of the day, he didn't want to be
That looks
here.
so bad, though.
I mean, yeah, it looked bad, but I'm saying like overall, like everything that was happening, like it clearly showed how he didn't want to be there. Like he had a whole different type of game plan of what he wanted to do, and he was not comfortable on the battlefield. And it shows how how a good leader is very important because soldiers aren't doing anything without your direction. So just like you said, like seeing them go out and him telling them in the middle of the field, "Oh, hold back or stay down." I was like, what? Like he really didn't know what he was doing, but I also feel like you can tell he was very I don't know if frazzled is a word, but he was very like he was acting very frantic. Like you can see it, like he was being very frantic. And then when you seen Spears came in there like it was nothing. He came in there like he was Superman.
Yeah, but how do you feel about that? They know what they watched, but how do you feel about what happened?
About Spears?
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. Like he went right to it, and the minute he saw what was going on, he was able to like start fixing the problem.
Spears was locked in.
Yeah. That's why I said like he went in there like Superman because he went in there and saved the day. Like it was all scrambled, and at the minute he went in there, he said, well, this platoon's gonna go here. He knew exactly what to do. And you know, Lieutenant Lipton, that was before he became a lieutenant, but he was doing good at always supporting the other soldiers and everything like that. So yeah.
I'm about to say, there's not much to talk about. You're just describing what happened. Oh, man. Right now, Mom, y'all see this emotion right now? I'm showing, like, that's what it was. It was rough. It was a rough episode. It was just as rough as the last one.
Yeah.
But I would say the reason I think I liked it for some reason, this episode, is because it showed the last one ended on a kind of a slope down. Like, they're still going through it. But this one ended on like a mission succeeded type of thing.
Like they ended like them being in the church and everything, soothing,
right,
and all that. So yeah.
So that's why I thought it was a little better.
You know, there's something else I just thought of too. How Joe, I was in my head thinking like, wow, like he had an opportunity to go back. Remember?
That's something to talk about. A lot of it really showed that a lot of them could have took a break or went back.
Yeah.
And
to think that some of them didn't and what happened.
Right.
I think that also shows like the mental stability of these soldiers. Because I mean, I'm not no soldier or anything, but I like watch stuff, and I think in general, some people, I mean, just think about it. It's like you running a company and then you try to go on vacation. Like your mind is still gonna be in work mode. And I feel like that's what it was shown with all these soldiers. Like they're such in battle mode where like them even given the opportunity to go take a break is like, no, I can't go take a break. And it's crazy to think how how much their minds is warped because they're not at like a clear state of mind, how that decision making could like, you could lose your life simply off of that decision. Because what unfortunately happened to Joe, imagine he did just like, you know, take the break. That wouldn't have happened. And what's the other guy name? I forgot. The friend. Will? Yeah, Will wouldn't had
lost his leg too.
Yeah, he would have had lost his leg because
too.
He wouldn't have had to go out to go save him. Not saying if it was any other soldier, but you know, like that's like his close friend. Like he's gonna go out there and look for him and everything, especially because he heard him like hurting. So I feel like that was another point that they kept showing, like them giving soldiers opportunities to take a break or even go home or whatever. Like I forgot who it was, but they actually asked someone if they wanted to go run errands with Winters. And they was like, no, I'm going to stay. So I think that was something to really, like, think about, too. Because it's actually really sad how you would think, like, someone in a situation like that, the minute they're given an opportunity to step away from it, they would take the opportunity. And it's actually really interesting how it showed how a lot of people actually did the opposite. So...
Yeah, he even showed Lieutenant Winters when he left. It still was on his mind. He couldn't get it off of it.
He said fear is poison. And that's the worst thing you want on the battlefield. So even when a soldier don't have a clear state of mind, that's not healthy either. Because in certain situations, nobody will probably even have to go save someone or whatever if, you know, they wasn't even there. So I feel like that was something that they definitely mentioned in the episode, which I think is very important.
I'll wrap it up.
But that's all. So,
well, guys, that was all.
And we will see y'all
on the next one.